dozens of independent facility owners log into a digital war room to share what is actually working in the self-storage market. The format is unscripted, an open mic session where operators tackle real-time problems with raw data and hard-earned experience. Right now, independent facilities are facing massive buyouts from corporate trusts, the technical complexity of artificial intelligence, and silent software updates that can cripple a business overnight. This weekly intelligence gathering is the Storage Meetup, hosted by 3 Mile Storage Management. Operating in total isolation leaves you blind to these market shifts. In the current landscape, a lack of shared data is the single greatest threat to an independent owner. The industry is currently processing the anxiety caused by Public Storage's massive buyout of national storage affiliates. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs, which are massive corporate entities that pool capital to buy up real estate, now have an even deeper reach into local markets. Corporate giants operate like cargo ships, slow to change course. Independent operators function like speedboats, allowing immediate local adjustments. An independent owner can empower a localized manager to adjust rates on the spot, while corporate managers are locked into central algorithms. A billion-dollar corporation will always win on economy of scale, but they inherently struggle with localized, human-driven service. These massive buyouts create a specific opportunity, capturing the dissatisfied, heavily processed customers who are tired of dealing with rigid corporate bureaucracies. That same agility applies to technology. At the recent SSA conference, discussion centered on a widespread hesitation toward artificial intelligence, with many owners expressing fear of the unknown. The Meetup group handles this by treating AI as a mandatory, free college intern. You assign it the massive piles of tedious data that would otherwise waste a human employee's time. One operator's AI crawled 190 blog posts, generating categories and metadata tags in hours. Another uses AI agents to scrape competitor pricing into a weekly report. A third fed historical call logs into a bot to perfectly optimize staff coverage. The operators in this meetup are already deploying these workflows into their daily operations. Delegating these mundane data tasks to AI allows independent owners to focus their limited human capital on high-level strategy and tenant relations. Digital systems also present a risk that operators call the silent tech killer. This happens when property management software updates cause unintended technical damage. During a software update, developers accidentally altered canonical tags, code telling search engines which page is the master copy. This told Google to ignore local facility pages. Search visibility plummeted. Operators only noticed when the phone stopped ringing and they dropped off page 1. The defensive protocol is simple. Utilize independent search engine optimization, or SEO, tracking software. This allows you to monitor your digital front door rather than blindly trusting your vendors. To find a more stable path for customer acquisition, the Meetup discussed the Neighbor.com marketplace model. Marketplace models use flat-rate pricing for leads. This protects independent operators from the unpredictable, algorithm-driven bidding wars that are typically dominated by corporate competitors. In a digitized market, you must aggressively audit your tech stack. If you aren't watching your data, you are vulnerable to invisible revenue leaks. The modern self-storage landscape is far too complex to navigate using only instinct. Survival depends on 3 pillars: empowering local managers against corporate REITs, adopting AI for data-heavy tasks, and independently verifying your technology platforms. The difference between owners who are struggling and those who are thriving is direct access to real-time, collective intelligence. Accessing this crowdsourced data changes the math for independent owners. Join the live Friday Mastermind sessions to gain the essential insight needed to stay ahead of the shift.